What's up, guys? Now this video is all about the modern day entrepreneur, digital nomad, what I am, what a lot of you guys probably are, and how I set up my life in a way where I can attack multiple different things at once, still have the time, and the systems I have in place to find success with my life. It's 2025. We're in a year where AI is completely taking over the game. It's not good enough to just be good at one thing anymore. You have to be the jack of all trades. Let's jump straight into it. So old versus new, the difference between an e-business and a traditional business. Old business models do not hold risks of being replaced. We're now in a world where AI is taking over most industries. Look at all the industries you can think of in the world. Sales is going to eventually be replaced by AI. Not right now, but in 10 years, I believe so. Graphics design is going to be replaced by AI. Eventually, down the line, video editing is going to be replaced by AI. If you can't see this, guys, you guys are completely delusional. Audio mixing and mastering, it's going to be replaced by AI. Anything you can think of, most jobs, most businesses are going to be replaced by AI. Specialists get replaced, generalists get paid. Here are two people that you guys will definitely recognize, Iman Gadzhi and Alex Hormozi. When you look at them both, what do you think of? You don't just think of one thing. Alex Hormozi, he's in incredible shape. He's a sales mastermind. He's a content creator. He's got a great personal brand. He's an investor into multiple different companies. Iman Gadzhi, what do you think of? He's ahead of the AI curve. He's making money from AI before AI has even taken over the world. He's ahead of the curve. He's in incredible shape. He holds a good personal brand. In 2025, the first year ever where robot AI technology is literally beginning to take over everyone's life, if you're not developing and getting ahead in all areas of your life, you are literally falling behind. So right now, I'm going to show you guys the 4 pillars of my life that I believe shape and create the modern day entrepreneur. The guy that's going to be successful in this generation, that is going to come into generational wealth, that is going to retire his family, that is going to be able to create opportunities for the people he loves and his friends. This is the life setup. This is the core philosophy, the modern wealth triangle that is going to shape your life as an entrepreneur. So number 1 is your digital skills. I believe right now we still have about 10 years before all of these industries are going to be AI development in these industries is very far behind. We're not like using these to just completely just put our lives into them and start end all goal to work in these industries, but I firmly believe these industries as of right now are able to provide you regular monthly income and also leverage. I'll show you guys why leverage is important in the next few steps, but right now we want to focus on digital skills. These are things that you can come into as of right now, as of today, that can make you 10, 20, 30, 40k plus a month within your first 6 months of doing them. Things like marketing, high ticket sales, things like trading. These digital skills are going to build you as an entrepreneur. They're going to turn you into someone that's worth talking to, and that is going to give you income and that is going to give you leverage. So this is the first pillar that I always get guys to work on. It's their digital skills. Sharpen your digital skills, become a master of one of these industries, build your income, get your leverage. These skills are also going to allow you to leave the country, travel, and do a lot of the things that you've dreamed of doing. So let's move on to number 2. So number 2 is your brand and network. So once you've built your income and leverage, you now have money, and you now have a reason for people to talk to you. So this is where you can start to build your brand and your network. So for example, if I'm a Forex trader, I know how to trade, I'm profitable, I'm 6-figure funded. What I can do now is that I can begin a personal brand where I help other people get into these industries, where I post about my wins and my trading, my experiences and my life on things like YouTube and Instagram. And that is going to grow my personal brand to a point where people are going to come to me for help, and I now make money for helping them as a return, changing their life. So with these online skills, we can now build a personal brand and possibly something that gives us 2 income streams. Like say you're a trader or you're a crypto trader, of course you make your money trading and you also make your money helping people through your personal brand. So this is why leverage is important. Leverage also gets you into networking opportunities. So as you guys know, I run a private network called The 1%. It's for entrepreneurs that make over 10k per month. If I'm an entrepreneur that is qualified for the 1%, and they book a call with me, they get accepted into our community, they are now able to use their leverage to create new opportunities for themselves through their network, through things such as the 1%. But they can meet other people doing much better than them, speak about multiple other different things. Maybe they're lacking on their personal brand. So there's someone in the network, the 1%, that has a very good personal brand, that makes a lot of money selling courses by selling info products, etc. And they can speak to these people to help grow their personal brand. Or maybe you're a closer that's doing 10k a month, has a 5k a month spare, and is looking for some investment opportunities. So they come into the 1% and they use their skills as a closer to make friends with the other brothers in the network, and they find someone that's very, very good at investing in crypto or stocks, and they begin to invest their money and they grow their money that way through the network. So once you've built your online skills, what you want to do next is build opportunity. And the way you build opportunity is through a personal brand and growing your network. But guys, remember, it's pointless growing your network unless you have the leverage to make people actually want to speak to you and make yourself valuable. And you don't do that until you master an online skill. So this is why we go from number 1 to number 2. And then once we've come in and we've built up everything in number 2, what we do now is we go into pillar number 3, and that is investing. As you guys know, I come from an investing background. I grew up in crypto. Crypto is able to change my life. I completely understand the power of investing and why it's so important. So what the best entrepreneurs in the world do: master an online skill, build leverage for themselves, grow their network and their brand to print ridiculous amounts of money, get to over 6 figures a month, and then once they have a load of money, they realize like the dollar and the pound and the currencies they hold are completely worthless fiat that is just being burned every year and completely losing its value. So what do they do to protect their capital? They start investing into crypto altcoins. We start investing into gold. We start investing into AI stocks. I told you guys, AI is going to pop hard over the next 10 years. AI stocks are going to be a gold mine. Even investing in the S&P 500, you're still making money every year on the returns. So after we've made our initial money, once we start to do those 6-figure months, we build and we protect our capital. And these are the 3 pillars that I teach in the 1%. As I say, if you master 1 and 2, of course, you'll be dangerous. You'll have a network, you have a personal brand, you'll have a money printer that makes you money every month. If you master number 3 and you know how to grow and protect your money through stuff like investing, you'll be unstoppable. I can't stress how important it is to invest your money. In the last year, I have 3x my net worth just through investing in crypto, despite crypto not even having a good year in 2025, because I know how to spot an opportunity. I have all eyes around looking for me a very good year. So don't fade the power of investing. So you guys are probably thinking, right, it's hard to be an entrepreneur these days. You've got to master all these different things, trade. You have to know how to build a personal brand, how to market on social media, how to sell, how to invest your money, how to do all these multiple different things. How are you able to do this? Like, what is the recipe or the foundation that allows you guys to do this? I'm telling you guys, none of this is impossible without pillar number 4, and that is discipline. Discipline is our foundation. If your body is weak, your mind will be weak too. Every single top entrepreneur I know, think about the start of the video. I showed you guys Alex Hormozi, Iman Gadzhi. What do they all have in common? They're in immaculate shape and they take care of themselves. Discipline is the foundation. Whether you're into weightlifting or you're into boxing and MMA, some things I've dabbled around in, taking care of your body is going to make your mind strong, and all of this is going to flow into your business. Everyone I know in the 1% that makes the most money is also in incredible shape and is constantly looking after their body. Self-control is another big one. Being able to say no to vices, being able to say no to a party, being able to say no to fast food, being able to say no to women. Women are incredible, but they're some of the biggest vices I see in entrepreneurs. Like the bachelor lifestyle, the guy that has so many girls around him all the time, that's a very distracting lifestyle to be a part of. You need to have the self-control to be able to actually say no to vices and to be able to actually focus on actually having a solid routine that makes you money. Without the foundation, you're not going to be able to master an online skill. You're not going to be able to properly utilize your network, and you're not going to have money spare for things like investing, because you're going to be spending all your money on stupid things. So it's important to have a sharp mind. Discipline is the foundation. Now, me, myself, I'm 24 years old. Throughout my years as an entrepreneur, I always struggled with these things. I couldn't be the perfect entrepreneur. I didn't have the capabilities to do so. I always struggled with either one of these things. 2021, I struggled very much with discipline. I came into a lot of money. I wasn't disciplined enough to keep it. 2023 and 2024, my skill sets just weren't there. I was good at trading, but I didn't have the other areas of my life to really make money. I didn't know how to utilize social media at all to my advantage. So I didn't make as much as I should have done when I had a crypto offer. I put some stuff in place, and now in 2025, I can firmly say I strongly work on all 4 of these pillars that I think shape you as an entrepreneur in 2025. And I wouldn't have been able to do any of this without the right environment. The modern entrepreneurs don't do it alone. You need proximity to people who hold you accountable, share ideas, and open doors. Now, all of these photos you can see now, these are my brothers in the 1%, my private network of entrepreneurs. Now, in our private network, I bring together the guys that are doing it all. We have guys in all industries. And as you can see here, we don't just have great experiences together, we literally make money together. Here are our incredible results. $300 to $2,600 in 15 minutes. Here's a guy up 7K in one day. Not a bad day to be a copy trader. Our guys share trades together in the 1%. And as you can see here, there's guys up 60K since 4 a.m. Like, it's all good to have a good time together, but we also make money together. And this is why I think our brotherhood is so strong. In the 1%, you learn the skills, you master the game, and you meet people who will change your trajectory. As I told you guys earlier, the next generation of entrepreneurs won't have job titles. When you think of these top guys in the online space that are making the most money in 2025, you can't put a finger on exactly what they do because they don't allow themselves to be put in a box. They just have impact. So you guys watching, you can either evolve or be replaced by someone who did. And that's the message I'm going to leave you guys with today. If you're serious about becoming the modern entrepreneur, be around people who already are. I'm not saying it's easy to get in, but if you get accepted, it's going to change your life. It's going to allow you to learn new skills, master the game, and meet people who will change your trajectory. And the way to apply is by pressing the link in the description and booking a call. And that is what I'm going to leave you guys with today. Hopefully you've learned something. If you've enjoyed and you've learned something from today's video, smash a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed. Turn notifications on because I'm going crazy with this YouTube game and I'm going to be uploading much more on this channel. So peace out, all love, see you guys in the next one.